Today we will be talking about a grammatical concept called supines. Now they sound a lot more complicated than they actually are, so I'm going to make this nice little chart for us. So we've had these words, amo, amare, amawi, amatum. Now we've always used the fourth principal part as your perfect passive participle when we use it as amatus, amata, amatum. However, amatum is actually something called a supine. So let's talk about how you would translate it. So a supine is translated as a to form of the word, like an infinitive. However, it's not actually an infinitive. Now, there were two kinds of supines before we get into. And the first one we're going to talk about are the accusative supines, and the other ones are your ablative supines. So an accusative supine shows purpose. And there'll usually be a term of motion with it. So you're going to have a motion plus purpose. So let's give you an example sentence. Venimus visu. We have our verb right here, venimus, meaning we are coming. And then what we have right here is your accusative supine. And as I said before, it is translated as with a to. So we are coming to see. Now, when we actually take a look at this sentence, this right here is showing purpose. You could technically translate it, we are coming of the purpose of seeing. That is the idea. So although this translates like an infinitive, it's important to note that accusative supines show purpose. Let's do another sentence. Ibo aritu is what we have here. We have our main part of our sentence. I will go. And then we have our accusative supine, aritum, which we're going to translate as some sort of purpose. So I will go to hear. I will go in order to hear. That's the idea that you'll see with an accusative supine. The ablatives, however, I find much easier because it isn't going to look like the fourth principal part. It would be the fourth principal part without the For example, it would be ama tu. You're going to translate the same way as you would your accusative. So let's look at this sentence right here. Now, it's important to note that this ablative is technically called an ablative of respect. We can translate this sentence as amazing to say. Hence, we still have this to form right here that we would say with the supine. In reality, it's amazing in respect of saying. Hence is why it's called an ablative of respect. And these are always end with this U form. We can even have like easy to love. Easy in respect to loving. So that's what you have for the supine. It's important to note that it's going to have this to form, and the accusatives always will show purpose, and the ablatives are showing some sort of respect to something.